All right, one ordered a year ago, the other probably about 7 to 8 months ago, and they come in on the same day. So here's the review of the Star Wars Darth Vader Legacy Replica quarter scale Iron Studios figure. And I left the Boba Fett standing next to it, so we have a size reference. Looks like Boba Fett isn't happy with Darth Vader here, getting all kinds of aggressive. So without further ado, let's open the box and start with a proper unboxing. First thing to notice if you've opened up the Boba Fett is this box is a lot smaller, even though they're both quarter scale. The cardboard is thinner as well. It's lighter, so less of everything. The first thing to come out is this booklet, the Darth Vader Episode 5 quarter scale replica. Darth Vader needed just a few seconds to show the movie's villain, blah blah blah. Okay. Assembly. There's a connector below the right foot to collect the electric circuit that powers the lightsaber through the right arm. Requires 3 AA batteries. Yeah, I remember reading about that. That is really such a shame. And then there are various ways to pose him, different arms, mask and helmet, the suit. I'll definitely go for this with the this lightsaber out. As I noticed with the Boba Fett, it's very clear that the Star Wars franchise has a very clear line when it comes to the packaging design. So it's these lines. This is what I'm normally used to seeing, so black on the dark gray, with the Boba Fett from XM being slightly different with a greenish tint here. This is the outside of the box. First thing I notice here is there's no serial number on the box, nor does there seem to be one on the styrofoam. So that's different from what I'm used to with Sideshow and with XM statues. So this looks like the main Darth Vader body. This feels like a cape, arms, helmet, another arm. Then this is most likely the base. Looking at the base. Here's the number 486 out of 1,000. Here's the base. Number of things I notice. Let's see if you can see it too. There's some clear, I don't know what it is, but some indentations or stuff on the bottom. And this is where the AAAs go. If this is all the power the statue needs, the good news is it will be very easy to make it AC powered. Okay. The light goes on. Let's turn that off. There's a button somewhere in the back. Yeah, that turns that off. Okay. This part goes in here. That is the right way to do it. Here's the second shorter part. That is supposed to go here. I'm assuming that's supposed to be cut in half by Vader in one of his tantrums. Vader was in here on his side. Excellent packaging. Excellent paint job. Very good. As someone who has built and owns Darth Vader costume, I've seen a lot worse. There's clearly batteries in here. So How to dress Vader. The belts always go over the, what is this, the robe, and uses Velcro to attach. Get them close to the middle is the proper way to dress for the 501st. So here's the quarter scale saber. Excellent. Pretty accurate from what I remember for Empire Strikes Back. There's supposed to be these wires coming out, so that's good. And then the saber goes here. I think I'm going to leave that here even if I use the saber hand, because you cover it up with the cape. The chest box. This looks more Return of the Jedi from what I remember, but I might be wrong there. It's all really too bad that this is all battery powered, because this could have been very powerful if it was just all AC powered. So, more hoses, assuming that goes here. That looks about right. There's a lot of arms here, and I plan to show all, so I'm just going to randomly select what I come across. Let's get the cape out, all wired of course. So that's a good thing and a bad thing, because it allows for a lot of posing, which is a good thing, but you know the bad thing? It allows for a lot of posing. And the big advantage is there is a lot of potential to make it great, but also to screw it up. I like the way it comes out of the package, really. Just like this, by the way. Then the Vader mask. All right. What do I think? I say the basics are good, meaning the basic lines and sizes. All right, so to a layperson, this will look fine, especially at a distance. It does look fine, but there are some mistakes in the helmet. So I'm curious to hear if anybody has the same problems I do. This color gunmetal is a lot darker than that. The true shade should be somewhere in between here. Another problem is that where there's this crease, that's where the gunmetal should stop, and there's some on my cheek here for the Darth Vader. The eye shouldn't be green, and the difference between the black and the gunmetal shouldn't be so pronounced. Also, this shouldn't be gunmetal, so there are a few problems there. Alright, so I have this book, the Star Wars costumes I use for research when I do figures and stuff. So here's the actual mask. As you can see, the lenses were kind of yellow instead of the kind of green here. And you can see the pattern here where the cheeks are supposed to be entirely black. So it's pretty good, it's close, but there are some little mistakes to give you some reference. Let's vary the setup, the arms. Let's turn the statue around here, give you a look from different sides. This is the 360 view. It's the first cape I've ever had that doesn't need any futzing to look cool, so I like that. So this is the I'm gonna grab ya arm. That's if Vader were born in the South. So this is the join me and I'm a badass and angry type dad. I'm looking for you. This is the pointy finger. Here's Vader doing Italian opera. Oh! No, I like that. It's really cool. And this is the slashing arm. So technically now I'd have to remove that saber, but I'm not gonna. And turn it on again. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I still think this is the most impressive. So, slowly turn it around for you. Alright, so what do I think? I still think it's one of the best Darth Vader statues out there. It's a dynamic pose, it has a lot of presence. It's hard to judge the height because Darth Vader, as he's crouched. There are a few mistakes, even though this is one of the few where the helmet is at least sculpted properly. The eyes in the bright light look okay. The gunmetal, like I said, was a little off here and there, but nothing to take away when you look at it from a normal viewing distance. There's a lot of posing options, I like that. The paint really is, I think it's better than most sideshow stuff I've seen. This is perfect execution. The right colors and beautiful finish. You really get the idea of different materials, even though the only real mixed media is the electronics and the cape. The boot looks good. It's, yeah. To me, this really is at least an 85, with some points deduction for the okay-ish saber, the fact that it's battery operated, and there are some screw-ups in the paint theme or scheme for the helmet. So size comparison, I'm in the unique opportunity of having received 2 quarter scale Star Wars statues in one day. So comparing it to the XM Boba Fett, I'd say the scale is pretty good. Darth Vader does seem larger with more presence, but he's a much larger character, so that looks pretty good. So overall, I'm very happy with this, even though it does seem that the saber isn't straight from every angle. Yeah, overall, very good.